Hello, hello, everybody. It's Grace here at the Comfy Nest with Grace. Let me see if I can turn this down. There we go. Hoping that you guys can hear me okay, that there's not an echo. I hear an echo. Hold on. Let's see if we can get this right. While you guys are coming on, I'm going to check on this audio. Let's see if this works. Maybe. They are more connected. All right. Hopefully there's no echo for you guys. When you come on, say hello, let me know that you're here. I'm going to grab this feed on my iPad, make sure it's working. We are going to work on these little tiny, look at how cute they are, you guys. Just these little tiny 3-inch double-sided box frames from Couture. That's what we're going to use. There we go. All right. Hey there, Cheryl. Okay, now I see you guys. Let me see. Goodness. It's so new. The StreamYard is so new, but I think you guys like it. Hey, Heather. Hey, Marsha in Virginia. Text BFF. And Sharita is here saying text BFF. And Abby is here. Don, aren't they adorable? She says, I love those mini box frames. You guys tell me if you can see. Number one, can you see? Number two, can you hear? Or is there a big echo? Because there's an echo for me. And I just want to make sure. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Joyce, text BFF. Whoop, whoop. She's in the house. Yay. Lorraine is here. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Everybody's coming in from all over the place. Look at, okay, so the new fall, winter catalog and product line is here. If you are a member of one of the monthly subscription groups, either Club Couture or the Comfy Nest Couture monthly kit, you get this for free. It was sent to you. I think you should all have that by now. But if any of you are in those groups and you haven't gotten it, reach out to me, because that would be somehow that would be a oops. That shouldn't be that way. You should have it already. You can purchase them on my Chalk site for a couple of bucks if you want your own. They are a great inspiration, a great idea book, and it has the whole product line. So they're really fun to have on hand. Hey, Tracy, thanks for sprinkling. Hey, Debbie Miller in Massachusetts. Peggy's here from Louisiana. BFF in the house. Miss Christy Stowe. She's waiting for her napkins. Good, Cheryl. I'm glad you can see and hear well. Yay. Okay. So these are darling. And I have this sweet transfer. It has these little sassy phrases. If only sarcasm burned calories. That's a good one. I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud? They're really cute. This one makes me think of my son. I'm not arguing. I'm explaining why I'm right. I'll turn this little light on. And then this one, step away from the fridge. Oh my gosh. And they have these vintage scrollies on them, which I think make them super cute. Okay. So what I thought I would do, we're going to start with one, and I want to paint the surface, the background. They come white. I've already started painter's tape. The back is also chalkable or designable. You can design the back, but we're going to use the front, and I want to paint this so that I can chalk in white and black, and it's going to show up really well. And I decided to use this ocean mist color, which is really pretty. It's just a really soft blue. You know, black would show up really well on here, but white's not going to, and I want to use those two colors. So, oops, before we paint, I'm going to finish using the painter's tape. So what you could do, they're 3-inch frames. So I think if we cut 3 inches, this should, oh, this one's not in good shape. This could technically fit on one edge without having to give me much trouble. And I'm just going to line this up so that I protect the frame while I'm painting this part. Okay. So we're just going to do a little painting. Hey, Becky. Hey, Deborah. Whoop, whoop. Text BFF in the house. Listen, if you're not on the texting service, It's such a great way to know when I'm going live, when I'm doing special offers. I do little special things just for people on the texting service. So jump on there. If you don't like it, you can always hit the stop or type in stop and stop getting the feed. But what's nice about it is I can text all of you at once, or I can text any one of you individually if there's something going on. Like if you get chosen to win something, I can notify you by text. Or if you have questions, you can text me back. That's the big thing. It's two-way, which is really nice. Okay. Uh-oh, I cut that one a little short. I need just a tish more. Like quarter of an inch here. This isn't a whole lot. Uh-oh. What are you guys up to? Stay away from the fridge for a fridge magnet. That's what I'm doing, Debbie. Listen, can I tell you what I did today? Do you want to know my unhealthy habit? Do you want to know? Hold on. I ran to the store because we were out of lettuce. I had salad last night for supper. I was going to have salad today for lunch. I'm trying not to eat actually a whole lot before dinner time, but this is what happened. Went to the grocery store, got the salad, the lettuce, had the lettuce, and then I proceeded to eat 2 marshmallows. What was the point? Okay. I sabotaged my own efforts. Listen, I have a thing for marshmallows that are chocolate covered. Regular marshmallows, if they're toasted, I love them. I love toasted marshmallows. But I bought this pack of marshmallows at TJ Maxx of all places in their little food section. And they were marshmallows, like little round marshmallows, but they're covered in chocolate. I can't resist. I can't resist. So I ate the salad and then I proceeded to eat 2 chocolate covered marshmallows. So I totally sabotaged it. So I need the step away from the fridge. I need it. I need it. I need it. This is going on my fridge, this little magnet. And I love this ocean blue color. So I'm going to use that. My paste is a little thick, so I'm going to put some on there, dip my paintbrush in a little bit of water, and then we're going to move this around here just to taint or paint this. Okay. My brush may be too big here because I can't get in that corner. I'm going to have to get a smaller brush. Okay. Too big, too big. We got to go to the big. We got to go back to the big bucket full of little brushes. What would be good to have an angled one, but this one will work. Okay. And I need something little that'll get in these corners. There we go. And I need more color. So there we go. We're just going to kind of stain this. So it's a really light, pretty blue. And this corner isn't completely in. So I'm going to use my multi-tool or this other tool here to get in there and push that tape. There we go. Yay. We want to have these nice tight corners here. So anyway, anybody else sabotaging their diet plan? It's not like I'm on a diet. 48 people. I got to watch what I'm doing here. I can't burn calories or use calories like I used to. That's for dang sure. I can't be the only lady in that situation. I tell you guys all my dirty little secrets. I just told you about my marshmallow escapade this afternoon. Don't tell anybody else, okay? It's between you and me. We'll leave it between you and me. You can eat anything just in moderation. 1 chocolate marshmallow, right, Vanita? Oh man, I have a weakness. I love them so much. I'm not like a huge sweets person anymore, but I do love those marshmallows. Terry says, marshmallows are good for the digestive system, so you were just preparing your tummy. Hey, I did not know that, Terry. I don't know. I think that's great news, though. I like what you're telling me. All right, I think I added too much water because look, I mean, it's not bad, but it's kind of stripy, and I don't want stripy. So here's what I'm going to do. Listen, I make all kinds of mistakes online, and I do it for your benefit. Just think of it that way. I'm going to grab a shop towel so that I can absorb some of that water. And I'm wondering, this might not even be dark enough. Oh, look at that. What we're going with, like, it's going to be watercolored. Look at, it's just like blotching right off. Craziness. We want more. I want more color. And I want it to be blue. So let's see what we got here. Okay. I'm going into the stash. Maybe I should just use teal. Listen, I stared away from the teal because I use teal for everything, you guys. But let me grab some of this and see. We're just gonna keep adding until we find the right. Oh, that's way nicer because you can really see it. Okay, I didn't even clean my brush, you guys. I'm so naughty. If I go all the way to the edge, you won't have any brush strokes. So get it on there and then do one clean sweep to try to like not have any brush strokes. And actually, I like a little bit of streaky. Oh, that's pretty. So yes, you can paint with your chalk paste. That's a much better coverage, don't you think? You guys, you have, do you like the names of my cameras? Project Close Up and then Smiling Face Cam. You get to name on this StreamYard thing, you get to name the names of your cameras. And I thought that was so funny. I think I'm so funny, right? I just thought, oh, how cute. You could name it whatever you want. And I don't know how many cameras you can broadcast from, but I only need 2. I hope this is helpful. I would love to know if you like the double screen or if you prefer just one screen. Because you could have one big screen or a double screen where they're both, equally sized. It seems like the Club Couture fans like the both, like the double. All right, here we go. Almost done, you guys. Cuteness, because it's nice and bright. Uh-oh. Did I lose camera? I may have. You're entering the broadcast studio. Something happened to StreamYard, you guys. I don't know if I'm still live, but I lost the smiling face cam. Let's see. I'm trying to get back on. Maybe you can still see me. I'm not sure. Terry loves the split screen. I don't know why that would be, you guys, about the why it would be freezing, but that's good to know because I need to figure that out. Okay, this is super cute. I love the bright color. It's going to look way better when I get the painter's tape off, but let's dry it first. Whoop, I just messed it up. Let's see if we can fix that. There, I wanted to smooth that little bump out, and what I ended up doing was taking some color off. Sharita says some of the frozen screen pictures are hilarious. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. Joyce, I wondered about that with the hearing, if there's an echo. Because for me there's an echo, but some folks say there's no echo. Let's try that. Is that any better? Hopefully the echo's gone. It should be. Oh, this is going to be cute. It doesn't take very long with the little Club Couture dryer to dry this paste when you're painting with it. Better. Oh, good. Thanks for the report. You guys are awesome. All right, look at. We're going to take this painter's tape off, and you're going to see how much cuter it is with the little brown frame. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm so glad to know that. Thanks for being here, you guys. Hey, listen, can you still share this when it's a StreamYard thing? Can you still, is there still a share button for you guys? I think there should be, but I'm wondering if you can see it. I'm trying out this. I mean, StreamYard isn't brand new to me, but I haven't used it in a long time. I signed up for it and then I got hacked and I lost access. Now that I'm back, I'm trying it again. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, so much cuter without that painter's tape. How easy was that? So look at these, don't have to stay white. I love the palette board white. I love it. I love that it has, it looks rugged and palette. It looks like a palette board, but they don't have to stay that color. You can paint them. Eek. So now let's take a little wax and wax that so that we protect it so it doesn't come up. I'm just going to take a little bit of this blue shop rag. I'm going to grab a little bit of this surface wax. And I opened this, you guys, last July, almost to the date. And I still have that much left. So this surface wax will last you a long time. I'm going to add a little, it's nice and soft and buttery. It works really nicely. And I just want to cover that paste that I put down. You don't see a share button, Christy? It's weird. On my screen where I'm just watching, it's on the left-hand side, but I wondered if you guys could see it. Only I can share, but only with certain people. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to try something here. I wonder if that is going to help at all. Tell me if that's any better. I just made an adjustment to the screen. Oh, there's a lot of wax on here. Okay. All this excess wax. It's fine, but you got to get it off there. You don't want to have like a ton of excess here. So I'm going to grab, my new tools haven't come. There are new tools through Club Couture for doing these kinds of things, getting into these little tight areas, but this is a great tool for that. This is the smallest of the squeegees, but it has the pointer on the end. It's a plastic pointer, but it's sharp, and so it does have a cover, so you don't hurt yourself when it's stored away and you reach into your bag to get it. But if you need to get into these little crevices, it's a great tool for that. So I'm going to grab some of that excess wax, and then we're going to clean it up. I think I got a little paint right there. Oh, wait. Let's get this cleaned up in the corners. And then we definitely need to buff. So I'm going to take a clean part of my shop towel and I'm going to buff this off. Meaning get all the excess off. Rub it in nicely. There we go. I try to go in the same direction. Then I do have a little excess. That's that morning. The other paste, the light blue one. Ocean, excuse, what's the name of this thing? Ocean Mist. Right there. Jeez, that should come off. You guys, like I said, there are new tools from Club Couture. I just haven't gotten them yet. I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. I'm going to wet this. Because it's paste, it should come off easily because I didn't wax it. There's a new tool that's a little sponge and it's little. It's like a pencil head with a sponge so that you can clean in little spots like this. Smaller than I think a Q-tip even. But I can't wait to get it. See, that did the job. Just got that off there. Okay. Text BFF, Miss Diana. Hi in Kentucky, Mike and Irma. Is it Mike and Irma or one or the other of you? The wax is a sealer, question mark. I so bad want to join, but I'm afraid because of not knowing. Cheryl, listen. I had 2 conversations this week on the phone with ladies who just, same position. Think they want to join, not sure. So let's get on the phone and I can just talk you through and answer your questions and kind of like expel any mysteries of what it's all about. And then you can make a good decision that makes sense for you. So Cheryl, just private message me or text me and we can set up a time to talk or chat or email, whatever's most comfortable for you, and I'll answer your question. Yes, the wax can be a sealer. Usually I use it when I'm painting a surface, a wood surface. I use the wax on top and it protects both the painted surface and your adhesive transfer from each other, really. So the newly painted surface, you don't want that paint or paste getting on your adhesive transfer. And you don't want the adhesive transfer to pull up your paint or paste. So putting a layer of wax in between and buffing it, it really protects both. It makes it really easy so that you don't miss anything. Yeah, sure. You can, let's set up a time. Any of you, really, any of you, if you're thinking about joining either Club Couture member, you're wondering about being a customer on a monthly schedule, or, oh, you guys looked away. I didn't do that in screen, so let me do it again in screen. Grab the right scissors. I don't usually cut my paper, my backing. The trimmers, they make it so slick for cutting on the cut lines. So that little noise that you heard, that was me cutting my transfer apart so I can use each little individual piece. Yeah, so oh, you should, once you color with wax. No, I don't know that you'd be able to unless it cured. Not right away, because right now it's still a little tacky. So I'll be able to put the transfer on there and transfer paste. I think you would need to let it cure for like 24 hours, because wax by nature, it should cure and it dries and it hardens onto that surface. So I would say if you want to try that, Cheryl, you would want to let it cure first. I think I have extra paste on there. Before I put my transfer down and the paste, I'm going to keep wiping because I have a little extra. I can feel it. You'll get a feel for the wax. It definitely is something that the more you use it, the more you're going to get accustomed to it. Hello from the UK, Miss Nikki. Welcome, welcome. Oh, has it been out of stock? Goodness. Once you get your hands on it, girls, look, mine has lasted me over a year. So when the restocks come in, I always notify the text message folks and definitely the VIP customers. So those in the VIP customer lounge on Facebook, I do put notices out to those two groups for sure, because it's easy and fast for me to do that. The email, it's very inconsistent. So if you're going to pick where to be connected, do the texting service. It's free. You just text me. Your message rates might apply depending on your service, but you can text me and get on that texting system, or you can join the VIP customer lounge on Facebook, which is a free like craft community for this product line. Cheryl, I have a million answers. I will be able to give you all the answers that I know, and I will help you hunt down the answers that I don't know if I don't know. So Cheryl, I'm an open book and I'll share with you whatever you need to know. All right, step away from the fridge. This is the one. It's much bigger than the surface, but we're going to be able to make this work. So let's fuzz it first. I'm going to take the little fuzzing cloth and I'm going to add some fuzz to the back of it. It's an adhesive, reusable silk screen transfer. Because it's a silk screen stencil, basically, we call them transfers, you can get tons and tons of little details that you can't get with a Mylar stencil. And you know, I love stencils, but I equally love these because they serve a different purpose. They do a different thing. So listen, you could cut this down so that it fits perfectly in there, but I think it would be okay to just push your corners. It kind of reminds me of a pastry puff going into a little cupcake pan. I'm just going to check my spacing here to see if I do it right there. I think it's going to be centered. So I'm pushing down to make sure that the silk screen, that the design part is all smooth. I don't want any bumps or wrinkles in there. Then the excess, if it's in your way, let's just fold it down so that we can see more. You just got to make sure that these edges don't see. You don't want those edges to come up. If it helps you, cut it down. Okay, so what I mean by that, let's do it, because I don't mind cutting my stencil. It's your stencil, girls. You guys and girls, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so if I cut this down to 3 by 3, you can. No one's going to arrest you. It's your stash. Cute. Okay, it's not even going to be perfect, but it's going to have a lot less excess. And I still have plenty of room around it so that it protects my surface. So much easier to work with here. See that? So cute. We could still cut more probably, but see how much easier that's going to be to see and to work with. Voila. Fits in there. Just got to make sure there's no bubbles. Now, I think I want to do two different colors. I'm going to do black and white. Which would you do? Would you do the words in black or the words in white? I'm going to do the scrollies and all those little details in one color, and I'm going to do the words in another color. So you tell me black or white. In the meantime, I want to show you the difference between, this is the multi-tool, and it does have a squeegee on it. It also has on this end, like a little rubber. It's not super flexible, but it from here to here, it's really stiff. And then the edges flex a little bit, but this is for stirring your pots of paste. It's a little stirrer. But this little squeegee is much smaller than the mini squeegee. See the difference in size? Less than half. This is the mini squeegee. This is the multi-tool. And then, oh, you guys, I don't remember the name of this sucker. It's the one with the little pointy tip. I don't remember the name. If somebody knows, shout it out in the comments. But look at how much smaller. It's even tinier than the multi-tool. So these are great to have on hand for these tiny little projects where you want to separate the colors. If I was going to go all in one color, I could easily use my mini and get all one color, but I'm going to try to do two colors. Words in black. Oh, words in black, Rhonda says. Nancy agrees. Hi, Candy. Hello, hello. Cheryl, we fuzz it for the same reason that we're waxing. We put our adhesive transfer, brand new especially, on the fuzzing cloth. Now you can use your shirt, you can use your t-shirt, you can use your jeans, you can use your hoodie, your sweatshirt. Just don't use anything wool or fleece probably, because you want to add a little fuzz, a little lint, not a ton. You want your transfer to still be adhesive, but when they're brand new, they're really sticky. And if it's brand new and you put it right on a surface, it might pull stuff up with it, like the paste that we just put down, or even wood. Like if you use pallet wood, not the Chalk Couture surfaces. The Chalk Couture surfaces are made to work with the Chalk Couture stuff. If you use a non-Chalk Couture surface that's wood and it's pallet wood that's pulpy and fibrous and loose, it will come up on the back of your transfer if you haven't fuzzed it. So it's just a really good idea to fuzz it first, Cheryl, so that when you pull it up, it doesn't take up what's underneath it with it. The adhesive part, it's washable. We're going to be able to reuse this over and over again, but you don't want this to get compromised, the sticky part. You want it to last for as long as possible. You'll get 12 to 15 uses out of each one if you care for them well. So it's a really good question. For a beachy look, I would do white, Joyce says. Otherwise, black. I think the black and white will be really striking. So let's do it. You guys are all saying black for the words. So let's do black for the words. And then I'm going to clean. I only have one of these little tools. Then I'm going to clean it and I'm going to do the other parts. I think I'm going to do the other parts white. Let's just see. We're just going to decide as we go. I can get the paste down in this area because there's lots of word here to cover. And I just need to spread it, and I'm pushing it through the silk screen, transferring it, hence the word transfer, onto the surface. Then you want to like squeegee off with your squeegee the excess, because the excess can go back in your pot, or you can use it on different parts of the transfer, because you only need a little bit. You don't need a ton of paste. It doesn't need to be thick on there. It just needs to be thin. Okay, from the fridge, there's these 3 tiny little dots that make me nervous because I don't know that I'm going to be able to get those white. So I'm just going to make them black. They're right in between all these letters. So I'm just going to make them black, and then everything else will be white. Okay, got the black part done. I'm going to wash this off, put it in water, and then rinse it. And then we're going to go into the white. and make everything. Oh, maybe I should have made all the polka dots black. That would have been cute. Let's see if I can even get the stripes and the other stuff white. All right, this is so pretty. I think on the teal, because the teal was darker than that ocean mist, it's going to show up better. There's little polka dots there and some little scrollies. See how you can see the transfer design through the paste? That's kind of what you want. You don't want it thick and goopy on there. You'll just be wasting your paste, honestly. Because you can pick up all this excess and put it back in your pot or use it on other parts. Actually, this is big enough. I can use the big one. Oh gosh, is that pretty? Okay, let's see if we can get these other little parts white. There's a line right here. It's just so close to the black. Line right there. There's a row of polka dots right there. Really close. Then make sure there's no black on there. Polka dots and stripes here. Whoa, it's really intricate. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, so cute. They're so cute. They're just teeny and cute. These would be great for little hands to do, I think, because I think little hands have more patience than the adult hands. They're used to doing little things. We need to let this dry. You can top coat it. I would just spray top coat it with either matte or glossy. I like the Mod Podge brand spray. You can use whatever brand you like. I have a little bleed through on the word fridge. Actually, I'm missing part of my E. Let's dry this and we might try this again. I'm missing part of my E and part of the F. Darn it. I didn't push it through. We're going to dry it and try again. I won't give up. Thanks, Deborah. It's so cute. Look at the tools are super cool. Look at the design on that swirly. So pretty. But you can see how my F is missing. Let's see if we can get it back. Actually, that'll dry while I'm cleaning this. This will just give you a good example of how to clean it. Okay, these are easy to clean. Spray. Use a cloth. I just threw it out, but I'm going to grab it again. Wipe off the excess. That's it. You just do it until it's gone. I usually take it to my laundry room sink and run them under the sink. But you can do it on, like this one's a little one, so it's easy to do just on your craft mat here. That's it. Okay, so I am going to take not a baby wipe, but a disinfectant wipe if I can get one out of here. I'm almost at the bottom of the barrel. Ooh, they're all wet and goopy on the bottom. Like, look at, I just have a couple left and they're drippy. Ick. It's just, they're so wet. Okay. I gotta squeeze it out because they're that wet. These will stain, as you can see, but they're still going to be usable. As long as your silk screen isn't clogged, you're in good shape. Now on the back where it's sticky, it's a good idea to softly wipe with a disinfectant wipe to get any debris off there. Any of that fuzz, anything that you've picked up along the way. Okay, then we need to dry this before we lay it down again and use it. I'm going to try it, lay it right back on itself and fix those two things. It's a daring feat, but we're going to do it. I know, Fran, I'm glad you like it. Fran's watching from Texas. What a beautiful place on the Gulf Coast. Whoop, whoop. Good for you, Fran. Thank you, Fran, for sprinkling the chocolate to our love. You guys are awesome. Is anybody here watching from YouTube? Listen, I am testing this out and trying to broadcast to YouTube as well, which this will let me do. So I'm trying to see if this is working. If anybody's coming in from YouTube, let me know. Because I wonder if I can see all those comments in the same place. Yeah, totally. Cheryl, you ain't kidding. She said, you are so real. Girlfriend, you ain't kidding. All right, look at how super sticky this is, you guys. Like the whole, wait, let me get to the camera. The whole thing is like stuck on my hand. They're super sticky. I'm going to fuzz it again because I'm going to try to put it back down and get the E and the FR on there. In fact, when I put it back down, number one, make sure it's dry, like test it. I never rub when I test. I just take my clean finger and press it down lightly. And if no stuff comes up, no paste, then you know it's dry. Okay. The new set of tools, there's a couple of paint brushes. There's the foam cleaner. It's like looks like a paintbrush handle, but it has a little foam cleaner on it, kind of to replace our Q-tips, because it's a reusable foam that you can clean and use over and over again, where the Q-tips you throw out. My Q-tips, these ones especially, are pretty puffy, so I'm not going to get much detail in there. But if you have an error, like I do, what you can do, what I have done in the past, until I get my new tool, is I use a little tiny brush, little tiny paintbrush. The smaller, the better if you're trying to get into tight spaces. I grab a little bit of water. And if you have something that you want to try to clean up, like right there, I have too much paste, you can go in there and try to pick up the color and get it off. And actually, I shouldn't be putting it on my fuzzing tool. Let's see if we can get any of that off, because it should reactivate once you wet it if you have not top coated it. The only thing is, you might, with this, because I have black, if it smears on wood, it may kind of get into all the grooves, the nooks and crannies of the wood, and may look like gray. So you just have to decide, is it worth it? Is the mistake bad enough that you want to like really try to fix that, or are you okay with it? The little spot right there is what I was working on. I think I'm going to leave it because I don't want the black to smear. I'd rather just leave it. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to make sure this is dry where I just added that water. And then I'm going to lay this down right on top of itself where I was using it. I'm not going to press on anything but this part right here. I'm going to push down and make sure it's really strongly down. And then we're going to try to apply the rest of that, the letters that are there. I'm going to try to get them to show. I just didn't push enough paste through. So we're going to grab a little more. Now I wonder, oh, here they are. I have teeny, hold on, little squeegees that I found on paintbrushes, but look at, they're about the same size. I got these, I think at Hobby Lobby. They're about the same size, except the tip is much skinnier. So maybe I'll have better luck with this little tool. You guys, I'm like a craft hoarder. I love all the tools. I want them all. I want to try them all. Let's get the M, the E, and the F are the three things that I didn't get fully on there. I'm going to hinge it up and see. So I'm holding it down with this finger firmly. I'm going to hinge it up. Yep, got it. The F needs just a tish more. Come on, F. Just do your thing. Got it. There. That was really super picky for that tiny bit of paste. You got to decide for yourself. Most of the time, I can live with what I get the first time. Sometimes you want to fix it. So you have options. I guess that's what I want to show you when I demonstrate, is that even if you have a little boo-boo or a mistake or a little too much paste or a little too little, most of the time you can work your way around it. Okay, so don't let it get you down. Turn that frown upside down and let's keep creating. Hi, Jeannie Clifton. Marcia completely agrees. Yay. Can you wash it off and start again? Yeah, so Cheryl, half of the surfaces for Club Couture are erasable. Okay, this is the kit that I just offered in the VIP group. I offered it with all the extras. We're going to be making these on Monday at 10 a.m. You can join me on the Club Couture page for this. We're going to make it on Monday. I sent out 5 kits. I had 5 of them. They all sold out with all the embellishments. Or you can just go to my chalk site and buy the board. The surface itself is a chalkboard. Okay, that's a chalkboard. And I can erase that design and redesign on it over and over again. So when you ask, can you wash it off and start again? On the chalkboard surfaces, you can erase this and redesign it over and over again. And there are small ones. This one's the board and pedestal. And the board comes out so that you can position it horizontally or vertically with different designs. I love this board. I've been using it in my own home for like a year and a half. Oh, yeah, gotta get it in there. So this one, if you buy a chalkboard, it's going to be completely erasable because the paste formula is erasable. Now, if you do it on any non-porous surface, a mirror, glass, hard plastic, the chalkboards, the front of your microwave, anything non-porous, it's going to erase completely off. Wood, though, this wood palette board is not non-porous, it's porous. So once you get it on there, you won't be able to erase it. If I try to erase it, it's just going to smear all over the place. But what you can do is you can sand a little bit, repaint, and start over again. So it's more work, but there's a way around it if you need it. These little surfaces come 4 to a pack. You get 4 of them. So if you're just trying to make one little gift, one little, basket hanger or a door hanger for a friend, if it's her birthday and you want to surprise her when she gets up for the work in the morning, and you want to hang a little birthday sign for her, these would be so cute for those kinds of things. Hang it on a bottle of wine to give to somebody as a thank you gift or as a home warming gift. But they come with 4. So if you really goof one up, you can sand, paint over it, and start over again. They are double-sided. You can do both sides if you want. But these, like normally wood, anything porous that it's going to soak into, you would have to sand off and try to start over again. Nope, it's not washable. The wax is not going to be washawayable. Nope, it will not. It will not. The color's so good. Glad you went with the darker background. Me too, Deborah. I think it shows up so much brighter. And that's Chocolate Teal. That's their main branding color. That's why the squeegees are all Chocolate Teal. I love teal. It's one of my favorite colors. So I love it. I love it. Okay, so these are the new magnets, you guys. You get a 12-pack. They're just a couple bucks. But look at how big they are. Let's see. I just need one. They're double-sided magnets. So, or excuse me, one-sided magnets. So this is adhesive. I can put it in the middle of my little 3x3. And now I have a magnet for my fridge. And you guys, I don't know if you know this, but the Aiden board is magnetic. This is the board that you get when you sign up as a designer. You get the Aiden board. This is the 9x12 board. It works with all the size B transfers, and it is magnetic. So you could make a design with these, like little, oh, wouldn't it be cute with little Halloween designs or Christmas designs? And you could just magnet them on. Of course, this is going on my fridge. This is going on my fridge. But if you wanted a board that is magnetic, we do have magnetic boards. Those are the premium boards. So watch for that when you're shopping for boards. If you want an interchangeable board that you can change out, like some people will use that for when they're doing baby pictures and it's baby's first month, second month, or first day of school, last day of school, those kind of things that you want to switch out. I love the pedestal board too, Jody Ann. So on Monday at 10 a.m. on the page, I'm going to do a demo on how to create that exact design. And you can get, I shared a cart link on the Chocolate page and I texted it to everybody on the texting list and I shared it in the VIP group. And it's a quick cart link. So what that means is you click on it and it loads your cart with everything that you need to make that design, that project. And if, say, you already have something like the transfer, you can take it out of your cart. But when you click on it, if you don't have any of that stuff, it's going to automatically give you everything that you need and you can check out within seconds. So all the shopping is done for you. I love that quick cart option, you guys. I love it. It's so handy because you can add to it. You can take things out of it. But when you click on it, when I give you the quick cart link, if you want to make this, the quick cart has in it the board, the transfer, the squeegee, the fuzzing cloth, and the paste. If you already have a fuzzing cloth or you don't want it, you can take it out and then check out within seconds. Super easy, which is what we need in life. More time crafting, less time going through the shopping process. She loves the idea with the magnet, Princess. Aren't they cute? These little magnets, but they're big, you guys. They're 1 inch big. They're not teeny tiny ones. They're big. So how helpful is that to have? Get a pack of 12 adhesive magnets. This is new along with these, and they designed them so that they can be used together. Okay. Yay. Melanie loves it. Yay, I'm so glad. Yes, Jodanne, super handy for someone who's unfamiliar with the product. If you don't know where to start, these quick cart links, easy breezy. So go to the quick cart link, order the stuff. I'm doing the demo on Monday. So even if you don't have your stuff by Monday, you could go back and grab the video recording of it when you get your stuff and follow along with my instructions so that you can make your own. I think I'm going to do more of those on that pedestal board, because once you have the pedestal board, it's really fun to change it out every month or so. You know, so when Halloween comes around, I probably will want to change that out to something Halloween. And then when Thanksgiving or Christmas comes around, you can change out the design. It's easy, fast home decor that's changeable, and you get to create it, which is super fun. Customize it your own color. You choose the design. Love it. I've been a fan since I started. My excitement and my love for it hasn't changed, hasn't weaned. Yes, Melanie, I'm selling the kit to make that. Yep. Oh, Melanie, she cannot put magnets on her fridge. Those new magnets, the stainless steel ones, right? The ones without any the smudge proof ones. I think that's what happens with those. Melanie, why don't you private message me and I will hook you up with that link so that you can grab it, okay? That way I can help you. Okay, you guys, I'm glad you were here to join me. Gosh, it took about an hour, but we've been doing a lot of chit chatting. So thank you for keeping me company. And join the VIP customer lounge, because that's where you'll get more information if you're interested and you want more. You can always leave if you decide in a month, you know what, I don't think this is me. You can always leave, but you're welcome to join us. It's a free craft community for this product line. I gave you the link in this description. And I also gave you the link to my site. And it's going to default you to the monthly kit tab. But once you get there, you can float around on there, watch some videos, check out the catalog link is on there. So you can look through all the pages of the gorgeous catalog and idea book. Look at the gnomes. I'm waiting for my boards to come so I can do these for you guys online, the gnomes. But it gives you a full catalog and idea book. So it shows you all of the products and some really fun, beautiful ways that you can use them. I'm actually really excited for Halloween this year. I don't know why, because I'm not usually a big Halloween person, but look at here. These are the 3-inch minis. That's these. I want to get those little, the All Hallows Eve minis. I don't know why I haven't ordered those yet. Got to get those. But you can view the whole book, even though you don't have the paper copy. You can view the whole book from my website. So just follow that link and you'll be able to see all the gorgeous. Oh, I love the patterns. Love the patterns. So beautiful. Great backgrounds. The angel wings. I'm waiting for mine to come in. Oh, so much goodness. All right, you guys, many blessings. Have a good night. Reach out to me if I can help you with anything, really. So if I'll try to reach out to you, Cheryl and Melanie, but if I don't, I have a kid laying on the couch who doesn't feel good. So if that doesn't happen tonight, don't be offended. Just send me a quick message now, and I'll get back to you when I get a chance to do that. No, Melanie, don't worry. Questions are welcome. But thanks, Stephanie. I'm glad you think so. You guys, do me a favor and hit that share button. It really helps me a lot. I appreciate you being here and following the page. Have a good night. Bye.